I got a subject that's right up AJ's
alley.
Here we go. And it ain't about basketball, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Based off of last podcast. So, the scientists have found a second Earth-sized planet in another, one of them habitable galaxies. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, it's random news that be hitting me.
Okay, let's pull this up
on the Twitter tweet.
Yeah, go look for that second Earth. Look for that second Earth. You know what I'm saying?
It's the second Earth.
So first of all, this ain't the second Earth. It's the second Earth-like planet that they found. So they already found one Earth.
Define Earth-like.
I mean, like it's around the same size of the motherfucker.
Oh, look at this.
Look kind of like the motherfucker.
Is this it right here?
Is it oxygen based, or does that even matter?
Oh, they called this one.
I don't think niggas got close enough to see if it's oxygen yet for real. You know what I'm saying?
But it got water.
I mean, I don't know. All I know is that niggas from where niggas was standing at when they seen it, and it was like, goddamn, it looked like.
It better look like Earth.
Boy, I hate for them to stick their arm up in that atmosphere and it start burning. Oh, we can't go. Everybody back up.
Asteroid atmosphere.
Like I'm talking about, let us throw an asteroid in there real quick.
Nah, let's get spooky. Let's get spooky.
Like, what can be there?
What could it be? What if they already knew about that joint? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where they've been talking to the Anunnaki.
Okay, hold on. I got the info.
Go crazy.
For you.
Just all right.
You know how
planet?
I do.
Where's the planet? That's what I want.
Okay, I'm about to read.
Would you really be able to tell? Like,
I mean, depending on where all the planets
it's
are,
on quasi 6'9".
That ain't what I'm saying. They're not gonna say it like that, bro.
Yes, they will.
A-06.
I promise to God, they're not gonna say a quarter mile from Pluto.
Of course not. It's measured by light years. Okay, can you please?
Yeah.
Golly.
NASA has announced that it has found an extraordinary similar planet to Earth orbiting around a distant star. The planet Kepler 452b is described as a larger, older Earth and is located around a star 14,000 light years from Earth. It is first terrestrial planet found in a habitable zone in a star just like our sun. NASA said it is about 60% larger than Earth and lies in the constellation.
Yep.
What's that?
Okay.
That's
the constellation.
No, it's the constellation Cygnus.
That's what we think it's pronounced. We think that's pronounced like that.
Either,
like
either that's within the galaxy or outside.
Man, stop it.
No, real talk.
Don't listen to this nigga, man.
Real talk.
Do not listen.
Look it, bro. I'm telling you, real talk.
Look,
because if it's 14 light years, think about how far 14 light years is.
This nigga said.
Think about how far 14 light years is from Earth. The sun is.
This nigga said it's either in the galaxy or it's outside of the galaxy.
Okay, I know what you're trying to say.
Like the Milky Way type joint?
Yeah.
Well, they say it's an outside barrier out there too that it's full of.
I watched the fucking video the other day, but continue.
Yeah.
What you seen on the video?
He was just saying from the magnetization of Earth all the way to the edge of the universe. He did that joint.
yeah.
Okay.
He did that joint.
You did that shit all the way to Kepler 452b. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. That's the Kepler.
Like Guardian Galaxy shit.
Kepler, nigga. That's what they was drinking in SpongeBob.
They say 5 times as massive.
You said it's 5 times as massive?
Yep.
So this is another reason why.
That means more room. Hey, some people they gonna be like, okay, hey, it just made me think of something. It's an answer to overpopulation.
If we can make it that far.
I was just about to say, the reason I brought it up is because this is white folks telling other white folks, hey,
we got another spot.
Listen,
we can migrate.
Don't tell
nobody.
Don't tell nigga. Smiling.
Don't tell the news.
What would Earth be like without white people?
I mean, it all
I
depends.
know, let's not go.
Hey, talk about that's a whole other conversation.
Let's
ain't it?
not do
It
it.
all-
Nah, we need white people, man.
Yes.
I don't know about that one, but
We
Hey,
do.
Stop it. We do.
No, we really do.
for what economic?
But they
I
kind
say
of
economic.
they bring
I mean,
something to the table.
They bring
Definitely.
something to
What
the
is
table.
the-
You calm
what is
down,
the-
sir.
Government.
No, listen. What is the the history, man? We did governments anyway.
Stop it, AJ.
We did, bro.
I'm not saying you wrong.
We did governments,
Stop
dog. Y'all just going based off that wrong stuff, bro. We did
AJ,
governments,
who are you talking to? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You talking about y'all going off that wrong stuff.
It is
AJ,
off that wrong,
AJ,
off that wrong for real.
nah, some of this stuff, but that's not what we talking about.
No, I'm
know
talking
what
about
Oh,
his
why we
point.
need white people?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like you talking about wrong, like
He said government was put me in
government.
that
So,
aspect.
so AJ,
Nigga, they didn't create
AJ,
governments.
government. You right. They didn't create.
Thank you.
governments.
That's all I'm saying.
But the evolution of governments happened with them.
With. Okay, I'll accept that.
They took a,
And
they
implemented a lot of it.
they
They
took
implemented a lot
Great
of it.
fucking words.
yeah they
They
took
implemented-
they took
implemented-
ancient
I'm
knowledge.
done being
They
conquered
took
by white
ancient
people.
knowledge and
That shit-
almost
that shit
ruled
is
the
out.
world.
AJ,
I'm just saying, metaphorically,
AJ,
spiritually.
you are all over the place. I'm done being conquered. Like
I'm done being conquered. I'm with you on that, dog.
Thank you.
I'm with
Thank
it.
you.
I'm with you
I'm
on
with
that
it,
one.
but you said
Thank
what
you.
would a
I'm with you on
world
that.
without white people look like? And he's just got there.
He's ready
You know what I'm
to
saying?
be
I'm
done
like,
with it.
no.
It'll be a lot. You know what I'm saying?
But that just means
But I also
other
said, who
nations coming and
knows?
try to
'Cause
take
shit,
over.
It's bad black people.
No,
bad white
fuck
people,
that. Like
bad red people.
that's what I'm saying.
Right,
You
'cause
talk.
it's
That's
about
what I'm.
morality.
That's my
Yeah.
point right there. You talking about them going like it's gonna change something or say something like.
Yeah, it definitely changed something.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so. Look,
The case is the question is that gonna be good or bad?
I mean, it'll change something, but the things that I'm thinking AJ is thinking of it changing is not what it's going to change. Because whatever you,
Nah, ain't
whatever.
no by y'all over here.
First of all, what a lot of the stuff that you attribute to white people and white culture,
that I was lied about. I mean,
all
lied
of
to
it,
about.
all of it is not theirs, including some of the warrior stuff, some of the fighting stuff, some of the politics stuff, all of it, even just like you said, you know what I'm saying? So that means also some of the bad stuff that we attribute to them isn't all theirs.
True.
It's stuff that you keep saying we created a lot of stuff first.
Yeah.
We created a lot of bad stuff first too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause
And you-
our neighborhoods got trash everywhere.
Bruh, and you go to
take
Africa, bruh.
responsibility.
You go to Africa,
Right.
and there's white people did a lot to Africa, and this is also my point. We're not talking about a world where they never existed. We're talking about a world after their existence. So we already have the effects of everything that has already happened to us and the world through colonialism and all this other stuff. And you see in Africa to this day the results of that stuff. Africa operated a certain way prior to the colonialism of Europe and then after the colonialism of Europe, which mirrors a lot of the way that white people and Europeans operated in black culture in Africa. So if they leave all of a sudden, that doesn't take away the mentality that's already embedded in niggas and every other color that's on the planet.
For
You
sure.
feel what I'm saying? Which means
That's
that
why I say I don't know.
which means the fighting and all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, shit, I don't know what it would be.
Niggas still gonna be selling out their
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah.
Because they already selling them out to China.
For sure.
Let's talk, you know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, I want to touch on one thing though. The colonialization part you said is iffy with me simply because Egypt. That's all I'm gonna leave it there.
no, don't leave it there. Get deeper in that because what about it?
Because you said that Africa wasn't as colonial as it is now, but Egypt was very colonial, as you can see.
No, not. I mean,
You know the history, so tell me.
say words because you ain't said words in a while.
Well,
You
I'm
got
listening.
something-
I ain't got nothing to say on this.
You ain't got nothing to say on that.
I'm just like colonialism. What is colonialism? Are we talking government, governor, emperor?
Okay,
Oh,
You
well,
want the definition?
Please,
You can-
because
yeah.
if we're thinking about it, because you do history.
This is when I don't do history, but this is what I know history. but I don't do history. I'm not a history major. Everybody,
Historian.
I'm not a historian. I'm not a
Thank you.
history major or anything like that. I'm not a history teacher.
But you
But
done a lot
and I'm
of
not
research.
a political science person or anything like that. But what I was gonna say is, when I think of colonialism, I think of colonies and colonizing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Means
When I go ahead, you got it.
Yeah.
domination of a people or area by a foreign state or nation.
By foreign state or nation.
Right.
So that means
We talking about people that rule
Conquer.
We're
over.
talking about people that come from somewhere else.
and conquer.
Now, give me examples of Egypt leaving Egypt and going and conquering another people.
Leaving Egypt and going and conquering another people. That's hard to say, because with even during those times, from my knowledge of doing my little whatever, there has been, give me a second, there has been leaders in the African world that has still conquered and colonized other things. Same thing with Native Americans. Native Americans conquered and made other tribes and things of that nature. Now we probably, I mean, and it's always been a thing.
War has always been a thing.
Right.
Egypt has gone to war for thousands of years.
Yes.
They also ruled for 400.
Only 4?
That's a lot. You say only 4.
They
I
were
thought
for
it
a
was
minute.
at least a millennium.
But when
The
we
question
talk,
is, are they going into other countries and
when
taking
we
over
talk
other areas?
about colonization, we're talking about when you think about what Europeans did when they came to America and created the colonies and took from the Indians what was already theirs through many different means, and then just decided to say this is our spot now.
Well, that's just a deeper form
It's the
of
same
foreign.
exact thing.
That's a deeper form of foreign.
A deeper form of foreign.
Because if you're not from my tribe, aren't you foreign?
Right. True.
It's conquering. It's a form of conquering. So if at this point of the argument, you're on the side of white people.
How?
Because if all that they've done, what we're mad about when it comes to a lot of what happened to black people or black countries is the colonization of those countries. The colonization. The reason why we talk about Thanksgiving like we talk about it now in the woke community as not Thanksgiving, but
The level of, I see what
because
you're
it's
saying now.
colonization. So
It's
the
the
reason we
level of
have a
it.
problem with white people like we do is
Right.
the colonization side of it on top of the slavery, da 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 da. But
Okay.
that follows the colonization.
Right.
So
okay, I see
if
what
you're saying that, well, black people, Egypt, and all these others, we've been colonizing, then there really is no reason to be mad at white people.
Right.
Then they just doing what we all been doing, right?
in
I
that
disagree with that
argument-
Go ahead.
because
I'm
wrong
so
is
ready.
wrong.
True.
Facts.
That's
no,
it.
that's true. For
Facts. And that's
But that's just to your with the point you were making though. He's right in that perspective.
Yeah, I'm seeing what he's saying as far as like white people left their whole
They don't
entire
really have
place.
they don't really have
and
a
went-
history, too much of a history of them colonizing some other area.
Right.
Which goes to show that they are the one race that had the highest desire to rule over other people.
oh yeah.
Mm.
So that's why I'm kind of 50-50 between both of y'all. Because it's like, in the same essence, with them going to colonize another nation and things like that, why do you need that?
Tell
Why
me,
do you need to
please.
conquer another land? But there's a lot of reasons. They might have resources in that land.
That's usually
You see what I'm saying? They might have a lot of oil over there.
Yeah.
So there's reasons why I understand.
the
but it's
longevity
just like,
of your own people.
yeah, and it's like
Yeah,
it's like
that's a
what
big thing.
now because
That's
there's so
a
much
big
to
thing.
there's so much to ask in that. Is it justified when you are trying to save a tribe of people?
Dang. That's deep, because you could go to the Bible and, you know.
There's things we gotta talk about.
Yeah.
Exactly. You see what I'm
Because-
saying? So that's why I say I'm 50-50 because y'all both right. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Right,
And-
for sure.
but
this is where I was standing with it. It was like, you're right, it is 50-50. But from the aspect of we're here now, history has happened, and we're looking forward to the future. hypothetically, from the joke, if white people were all to leave, then we still have to deal with the problems that we've already created.
And that's what I was
As
gonna.
a people.
No,
You know
no,
what
no,
I'm saying?
'cause look,
Like that.
this is what I would get out of it. If we have to decide if we gonna heal.